Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to Divinity, where I think we just had some fun poetry time with a good lizard friend. And now...
Good morning, lovebirds.
This happens, whatever this is. I am naked.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
But Gil and Siri, hello?
Shut it, lover boy.
What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
Don't take my stuff over my dead body. Let's kill them. Do I have anything on me? Are they just gonna kill me before I even get a turn? And my lover boy just ran away. Let's instead make him stronger. I guess let's use my protection. Oh no, couldn't roll one, they can attack me back. Oh, there's more! I didn't see that there's more. Are they just gonna kill me? Is there no way I can win this? I'm definitely dead. No. Okay. Okay, I did not expect this. I thought they were surprising us both, but no, my poetry lover boy is in on it. And I paid for this.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
Reach for my weapon.
Your gear is out of reach.
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup.
Okay.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
Where will I find Lohar?
Reckon that's for you to figure out.
Okay. Where is my gear?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort
It's
York.
locked, so I can't get in there.
You're willing to risk Fort
I don't know whether I can win this. Cause they'll just kill me. Yeah, this is too many of them. Okay, this is not gonna work. So I just have to hand over all my possessions? That's such a bummer. All I wanted is to have some poetry, and that's what I'm getting for it. Fine, fine. It's a setup. Just have to go find that Lohar.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning,
Yes,
Gil.
yes.
Your gear is...
I'm sorry.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
I know this scam. Take what you came for and leave.
We thank you for your cooperation. Be seeing you next time.
It's just there on the table. Okay, actually, I do want to try getting my gear. Because once I have my gear, I might be able to do something about it. Oh no, it's worth a shot. I'm about to let myself be robbed that easily.
Good morning, Lovebird.
Good morning, Gil.
Your gear is...
I'm sorry.
To it, we're taking up.
Okay. Oh, taking stuff costs action points. I'm not even immediately wearing it, because that also costs action points. Okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also that means there's no chance. Because if I ran to it and took it, I was already down my health. Oh, God, I have to be burgled. Okay, next up, getting my stuff back.
Good morning, Lovebird.
Yes,
Good morning,
yes.
Gil. I'm sorry.
To it, we're taking all your. We thank you.
Bye, Gil. Oh, look at you, lover. You're like a baby deer who's lost its mum. Are you going to be predictable now and try to kill me?
Where have they taken my stuff?
Darling, Gil works for Lohar. Everyone works for Lohar. Your stuff's Lohar's stuff now. Forget it. Think of it as an opportunity to get yourself new stuff.
I probably have to kill you now.
Oh, that is a shame.
His expression hardens. He produces in one hand a dagger.
All right then, lover. Let's dance.
Well, that seems more an equal fight. Path is interrupted though. Guess what I'm going to do? I'll petrify you. And you like that. And the power infusion. I think I will fare quite well without my weapon. Just not against like a million people. I know that's just well. I'm so naked. You want to give up? Any chance? Love has a price. Rhymes of the Scribe. I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. I have to experiment with what I can learn from these rhymes. Creepy dead magic requires one shadow and ghoulish ingredients, skulls and bone marrow. With parchment and paper, you then can compose malevolent magic and sinister scrolls. That didn't rhyme. Wheat and gold. Anything in this room worth taking? Is it something to wear? I'm also the person who like basically had all of the armor in my group, except for what other people were wearing. Chucks all the more. Sheep shears. Not here. Let's see. According to the Thax, Low has our stone stuff. Okay. Graven abandoned his goods on the road west. Did something else. There's a fight in the area. Was summoned to the Black Bull Tavern to meet with a contact by name of Baron. Oh, we should do that while we're here. The lizard courtesan is dead. Yeah. I got angry. So, hello everyone.
Why do you shiver, sir?
They have
This room is
everything.
temperate enough, is it not?
Where will I find that?
Quite so. The atmosphere in here is spooky.
Spooky? Pull yourself together, man. Or should I check the cupboards for ogres?
Curiosity kills the cat. Gets it sent
That's
to Fort York.
quite all right.
Where is that Aloha?
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Yeah, I don't want to spend a night with a wizard anymore.
You've got to pick trance.
See downstairs, I still want to go into this room. This looks like an interesting room. No, that's
He
Lovrick.
gives you his mischievous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
Well, I want my stone loot back and you're going to help me.
That's not how it works, my friend. You had the time of your life and then you got robbed.
Or you
Deal
give me
with
my
it.
gear now or you're dead.
He gives you a look, searching to see if you mean it. Seems to decide that you do.
They have me over a barrel. They do. I don't have a choice. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
What's the young one?
Oh, sir. The little un was left with me when my wife died. She won't make it without me, the poor child.
Oh, does the child have a name?
Libby. The child's name is Libby. She stays in the kitchen while I work. Go look. I swear it's true.
Okay. Should I go? Look, you better not be lying.
I'm not. I swear it.
He gives you an earnest look and shows you towards the kitchen.
Caging anyone up that looks at funny.
Guys, can we just check whether anybody has anything to wear? Still better than nothing. Small pants. Oh, you do have something. It's the old stuff, but you know, I'll take it. This is stuff that I wanted to sell. And okay,
With the Majesty caging anyone up that looks at funny.
helmet. No helmets inside. Helmet here. Oh, an identified helmet. Okay. Identify. Oh, a two-handed axe. Why do I have unidentified stuff? Is this good for you? No. Anything else? No. Okay. Just safe here now. Excuse me, I'm looking for a little girl.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
I want to meet Libby, Lovrick's child.
Livy, you say? The child of Lovrick.
Yeah, something's not quite right.
Livy was no child of Lovrick's.
What? Did something happen to Libby?
The cook slides a wooden spoon into a simmering pot of broth. She lifts out a goat skull, hooked through the eye socket.
This is Livy. Was Livy. Lovrick didn't like goats. Once I'm through boiling her bones, he'll be rid of her for good.
Okay, let's consider ways to get my own back on Lovrick.
Good luck to you. But please, I need to get back to work.
There was something here. Oops. Yes, yes, sorry. Could you leave the room?
This ring, it bears the Majesty seal, and there's blood on it.
Hey,
That lying waiter seems to have legged it.
Majesty seal with blood on it. I'll take it. So I'll take it Lovrick took off.
Alexander the Innocent.
So then, who's the person while we're here? Baron.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
For someone named Lohar.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Lohar didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in, so why should I?
Ethan taught me the password to get in. Open minds and closed fists.
He cocks his head to one side and peers appraisingly into your eyes. Shrugging his shoulders, he stands aside and spits on the ground, perilously close to your boot.
Just see whether he has anything good. Oh yeah, these might be good for
You're good with the Majesty's caging anyone up that looks
Sybil.
funny.
But I seem to already have the ones that I want to have. Fan of knives. Corrupted blade. Poison somebody. Like some bones and human legs and whatnot.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, you're good with the Majesty's caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Gotta get rid of some stuff.
Throw them in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
I don't think you'll know you just
Fishing rod,
hit you on the
jewel.
arse.
Yeah, I think that's about what I want to get rid of. You got anything I want? Yeah, I think I probably find stuff. What's this though? Global cooling. Thievery, sneaking, ranged. Collect 20% of melee damages, water damage.
It's the greater good.
Ah,
I don't think you'll know even a
yeah,
small
good.
bit if it hit you on the arse.
Please fill up. There we go. Thank you. And you can learn a new skill. I'm gonna untype the bless. This over here. Record of shackles. Remove the following negative status on you. Okay. Good. And now let's go in and wreak some havoc. That's what we're here for, and we take my stuff back. You better have my stuff.
What's this? I found something. I need to dig here.
Yeah, but my shovel is gone.
Look at that. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, Dan? A sip or a smoke?
Wave my hat through the wafting smoke. Is that Trudens you're smelling? I'm smelling.
Aye, so it is. But not just any Drudnay. Oh no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge. I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom?
I'm not interested. Maybe later.
Ifan approaches you, a drink in his hand and a wide smile on his face. He clearly feels at home in this grimy place.
Want a drink?
Yeah.
He grins and hands you a drink, full of good cheer.
It's really been some adventure so far, eh?
Well, you're the best part of the journey.
Ifan's eyebrows raise, and his cheeks colour beneath his beard.
I'd say the same about you. I'm never lonely when you're around.
Oh, move a little closer.
Ifan smiles, shyly. It's not a familiar expression on his rugged face. He inches closer to you, so close that you can feel the heat of his body warming you. You can smell his scent, wild and animalistic.
You're incredible.
He reaches out one scarred hand to touch your face, gentle as can be.
Move to kiss him. I'm getting so much action.
Trembling, he smiles. Closing his eyes, he moves to kiss you too. Noise erupts in the under-tavern around you as patrons cheer and clap your affectionate moment. Ifan meets your eyes and laughs softly, pulling you into a bear hug.
Let's try this again sometime. When there's not quite so much company.
He squeezes your hand and winks, only moving away when he sees your answering smile.
I'll save to that. Okay, so there's somebody here to me, and then there's something happening over there. This Lohar, yes.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
I'm here on business.
Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Yeah. Bet your ass I will. I want my stuff back.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
Stay quiet.
Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
Well, you kind of made me come here.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
She okay?
Brave lad, all sitting here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Just towards the dwarf. What happened between you?
Family matter. She's one of mine. Acting like her brains are scrambled, though. Came after me with a knife. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Well, how do you know that? I made it past plenty of Magisters undetected.
I've got people. They've got people. People talk. The Magisters never shut up long enough to listen. But me, I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all?
I mean, you got the gist of it.
So? What do you want?
Do you know why I'm here?
Reckon I do. Knowing Seaver, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. And it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me.
What do you have in mind?
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Do you expect Mordus to survive that particular conversation?
That'd be up to him, wouldn't it? No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
Well, there's something else I'd like to discuss.
I'm listening.
I want my personal stuff, the ones your people stole from me in the tavern.
I needed a laugh. Sorry, bub. That's the price of a night with Big Z. I don't make exceptions.
What? Is that just it? That can't just be it. I need my stuff back. What happened? What do you do here in Driftwood?
Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
I came across a wrecked caravan outside town. Looks like some of your people were involved.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Charlie's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers.
Why didn't you go collect the bodies of the fallen?
We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
Well, I met the lady there. She survived, but seemed traumatized. She ran off.
Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Good. One more thing. Like I said, Mordus is a sorcerer. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
So, yeah, slow ways keeping my stuff. He told us to get lost. Yeah, but I still need it back.
Come, sis.
And backstab.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Capture tandems. Oh, I just learned that skill, didn't I? This gives me lifesteal and dodging. But piercing plus physical seems better.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
And I can put in a rune. Hey, here. Well, which one am I not wearing?
Sister. What did you think was gonna happen?
I think I might be... Ah, this one I can extract. Then put it in here.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
Some earth damage. Okay. Do I need to like go back and somehow find my like not do the night? Oh, there's my teleportation gloves in there. There's all my stuff in there it needs. I need to be able to get that back, right? So would wish to like just go back, but that kind of goes against my stick to my bad decisions, even if they are super bad. Where's the person I need to talk to?
My good sir, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince. I have a message for him of quite vital importance, if you'd be so kind.
Of course he'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Yeah, speak freely. What is so vital?
Directions, my lord. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince. But...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. He had no choice but to flee from Driftwood. A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty. And with that, I have told my tale.
Turn to the Red Prince. Are you satisfied with what you were told?
Indeed I am. We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince, as reverently as one would before a god.
Okay. So where's the person I need to talk to?
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift?
What are you offering?
Handsome. I must consider your merits before I answer your questions. Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you?
Well, I managed to escape for joy. Is that the kind of worthiness you're seeking?
If you swam your way here, I might consider that a notable triumph. But honey, I know you didn't swim. You'll have to give me something more impressive than that. Surely you've accomplished something of note.
I'm the champion of the Fort Joy Arena.
Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire?
My greatest desire? How could you possibly grant such a thing?
I can't. Not yet. First, you must look into my ring and tell me what you see there.
Sure, time for more bad choices. Yeah, I'll do it. Who wouldn't want to see a wish granted?
Gaze into the gem, my lovely.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Okay. Strength, knowledge, emeralds, so probably money, power, second chance at life. A quill made from a swan feather, tool for those pursuing knowledge.
Yes. I see you clearly now. It is knowledge you crave. You want scholars to bow in your presence, begging for truth in an age of lies. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing a kiss.
A kiss? How is that supposed to help either one of us?
Dorothea sighs, a fusion of a kitten's purr and a cockroach's clacking.
For me to help you, our souls must touch. And a kiss brings our souls closer, does it not? It shall fulfill both your desire and mine.
Here we go.
Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that then. Because I don't even have my proper gear, so I'm not going to meet her alone. Hey there. Who are you? You have a waypoint.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling. Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Well, I was the champion of the arena for Joy, and I plan to conquer this place too.
Well, That just may interest our current champion, Murga. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good graces again.
Okay, let me take a leave then.
On your way, then.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tricked me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.
Sounds terrible.
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion, and not one to suffer fools lately.
Murga, the shittery one.
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void-woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
Hand turns for jumps. Murga can draw your weapon with my weapon with my free hand.
With as little effort as a horse whisking away a flea with its tail, Murga grips your hand and twists until you release your weapon.
You need to practice more, dear. Try some pull-ups before you even think about going one-on-one with me. I bested that void-woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here?
I'll back away slowly. I've had enough crazy for one day. Which is true. I mean, I've had quite enough. So let's slowly make my way out of here. That's the kissing spot, yeah, thank you. And that's Lohar. But I think I'm just gonna go up into the tavern and explore that more because there's a lot of people there. How am I gonna get my stuff back? I want my stuff back, please. Should go talk to the Majesty as well because I found out about the dead Majesty.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
I'm not. I didn't talk to the people down here, so let's do that
Well,
first.
the sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink anytime he tries to go downstairs.
Okay.
For Alexander
That
the
divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
A valiant warrior.
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
Sorry.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
What would I get out of that?
Fame, notoriety, neither, or both. The thing about a good poem is that it wiggles into the ear. People think it's just a catchy rhyme, but it changes minds and hearts, for good and for ill.
Sure. I mean, here's some gold.
Magnificent! But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
ready as I'll ever be.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Your eyes betray the guilt of the human race. You believe it your right to ravage Rivalon. What say you?
My race is arrogant and bloodthirsty.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
Ah, arrogance! That most peculiar of human traits, given your lack of cultural accomplishment. Save the towers you erect in worship of greed. What riches do you seek, human?
Well, I seek fellowship, not fortune.
Indeed. You seem almost fearless in your conviction. But I know better. Stripped of their swords and shields, humans are as fragile as flower petals. Admit your cowardice.
But nothing. Humans are defined by their steadfastness and courage.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now, and bask in its resounding refrain. The bitter march of humans unabated.
Talk to these two.
War and cruelty.
Yeah. Humans are the worst. Get it. Just want to talk to everybody here in the
bell still
tavern.
rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
If you held a compass, you must have been the captain. Where did your ship lie?
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
I can hear the bells and cruel laughter too.
I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
You got that right, Hilka. You got
The
that
town
right.
is poor, but this room
Curiosity
is
kills the cat.
rich.
Gets it sent to Fort Joy.
A bunch of stuff steel here, but I'm not good at like thievery and sneaking.
If I can get Alexander for one night with a lizard.
Got so many
Then you're
things.
an idiot.
All right about that.
Just gonna
Right
talk
as
to other
rain,
people.
Hilka.
It's a shame, it is.
An absolute shame.
What are you talking about? What's a shame?
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. But I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and a void woken on me.
You said it, Hilka. You're a true patriot.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to your patriotism here. This was closed, right? There's a fishing rod in there. There's multiple fishing rods.
You're willing to
Have
risk
to get
Fort
into that
Joy
room.
for one night with a lizard.
Let's talk
Then
to
you're
the
an
Majesty
idiot.
is done. Should save. Haven't saved in a while.
Yeah? What do you want?
I'd like to report a crime. 12 stole my gear.
Get robbed, did ya? Didn't manage to catch a name by any chance?
Well, Gil and Lohar.
Suddenly she can't look you in the eye.
Make a report at the barracks if you want. It'll go in the file with all the others. Don't bother me with it. Nothing I can do.
She sips her drink.
Curiosity kills the cat.
With a
Or
dip
gets
of her
it sent
head,
to Fort
she
Joy.
indicates that you should talk to her companion. Then she turns back to her drink.
Can get into here. Oh, he's actually sleeping, so I might try my hand at stealing stuff. How am I doing? Lion. Hello. Not worth stealing. What am I
Curiosity
doing
kills
this
the
for?
cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
The chest won't open.
Swear it under my breath.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
Did the boxes speak to me?
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open.
Try reveal.
No.
Try an ancient word for open. What?
I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo?
Try words again. Now this time carefully enunciating the syllables.
Is your buffalo unwell?
Okay, fine. Try unclose.
No.
Try counterintuitive. Try close.
I am already closed.
Try chest.
I am a chest.
Could probably stand around guessing forever and get nowhere.
Yes, you could.
Try open.
No.
Try disgorge.
Still no.
Swear in frustration.
Do not profane. Speak the word, and I shall open.
Am I something of a loser here?
This seems likely an excellent choice.
You gave up, which is like an excellent choice. Hey there.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
Mother, I have no words for that.
Whisper the lullaby of the faithful, slumber of the seven over him.
Smiling faintly in his sleep, the man slumbers on.
Ask for the magic word for the chest.
He wakes.
Thief! Mother, there's a thief!
He settles back to sleep.
Stroke his face and tell him I'm his mother. Ask him for the magic word to the chest.
He snorts.
Mother, it's so obvious. Speak the word, and I shall open.
Then goes back to sleep.
Okay.
The chest sits there, refusing to open.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try the word.
You speak the word. I open. For your safety, please stand back.
Okay, let's stand back.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
Hacks. Keep your dirty socks. Read. Flight of a Phoenix by Isidore. The sprawling epic poem tells a tale of Bertrude, a human oil magnate who owned all of the Black Spade and Cullen Wills and lost everything in a game of cards when his opponent produced a sparkler. In a fit of rage, he commanded his pet Phoenix to roast all present, towards that bested him. The cards had betrayed him and himself for failing to consider the play. Interesting.
Then you're an idiot.
Each page of this tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the ailing and diseased. Swan's Creole relieves instantaneously and cures headaches, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sickness, and even a palsy. For treatment, visit Quigorius Swan, the fields of Driftwood.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander.
Okay.
Curiosity kills the cat.
So, since I haven't stolen before, I don't quite know, but I assume
Better
that...
watch yourself, lad. Got greedy eyes on you. Sets me on edge.
What does that mean?
Gonna be hell dragging them coffers to Arx. Gonna be hell getting to Arx. Gonna be hell full stop. You mark my words.
I mean, I cannot talk to him.
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
You go ahead.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he straightens the beard. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand and laughs.
Let them continue their conversation.
The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract. Hear that? Roos
Here now,
out at this.
when one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir?
I didn't mean to offend. Apologies for my intrusion.
No harm done, I suppose. Though why I pay good money for these so-called bodyguards is another question entirely. Still, I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
Where your travels taking you?
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
Well, the state of your boots, they look quite travel-worn.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss.
So Lucian's Day, what are your reasons for attending?
I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year.
You mentioned bodyguards. Why are you in need of a guard?
I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection, especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always.
If you're a merchant, I wouldn't mind having a look at your wares.
Music to my ears. A happy accident after all, you're barging into my room. If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night
Great
with a
poison
lizard.
surface. Let's find it, an acid, maybe. Yeah.
You've got a pick and you can trap.
It's got piercing damage. I don't know. I don't usually buy stuff. Take my leave. Who are you then?
Gonna be hell dragging them coffers to Arx. Gonna be hell full stop. You mark my words.
Yep, I talked to you before. So there's only the two people in this room.
Careful now, that's a trap.
There's a bunch of traps here. I think I talked to other people. Am I in sight here? No, I don't need to go upstairs. Oops, I don't need to attack anything. Thank you. So I talked to everybody in the tavern, right? Let's see what the tasks are. Captain Abel, but they asked us to stop a torment from a room in the back bar. The distraught captain claims to haunt by our ship's bell. How do we do that? The price of a kiss. Dorothea promised to fulfill my deepest desire. Don't trust her. Driftwood Arena. I need to get my stuff back first. Criminal Lohas says to search his associate Morder's house in the edge of Driftwood. Flight Morders. A local crime sorcerer may be connected to the criminal underworld. Perhaps this most could make a potential teacher. Okay. Fleeing pursuers. Promised the wanderer took refuge in a nearby paladin camp. And Roos expects Ethan to deliver the Godwoken to Salma somewhere in the region. There's so much going on. Right, but I'm done with this, other than the downstairs areas, for which I think I first want to wait, did I? Oh yeah, Baron Lovrick. Oh, so that's why I couldn't find him, because there's like first night and a last night. What's happening here? I think this is the Majesty's house. So I'm gonna go here next, I think.
You there.
But not just quite yet, because for now I think we're good. Did the tavern, have to do the arena downstairs, have to get my stuff back. I'm wearing something. I don't know whether the night with the lizard was worth it, or whether I should have killed him. But you know, the bad choices have consequences. Life lessons from video games. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time.